Coping Skills here, back with a new artist. Yes, The Warning. It was suggested a long time ago, but very recently, someone was super generous and bought me a coffee and made a request for The Warning. So I'm happy to oblige. Thank you. I'm excited. It's a new artist. Apparently, it's three sisters, and they're all teenagers here, or quite young. So, yeah, very cool. And they're doing a performance on a TED Talk, and then they are going to discuss some things about their life and their journey a little bit, I think. I believe they're from Mexico. And that's pretty much all I know. So, hope you're in for a cool reaction where we get to take in three songs. If you're new to the channel, I'm a licensed mental health counselor in Florida, and I started doing reaction videos to try to raise mental health awareness. So if you like that endeavor, if you like the concept or the content, hit subscribe, leave a little like, comment. It goes a long way. I very much appreciate it. And if you want to support monetarily, as the person who suggested this song did, you can buy me a coffee, or you could become a member of the channel where you get early access to the videos as I upload them, and I will respond to your comments for sure. But don't feel obligated to do any of that. Just watch. Watch with me. Let's enjoy this ride together as we get into The Warning. All right, man. So far, so good. They're jamming out. Man, that drummer, I'm sorry, I don't know any of their names, but the drummer is wailing. But they're both rocking out on the guitars. Their vocals are great. I'm having a little bit of a hard time making out some of the lyrics, but yeah, they're jamming. This is a pretty cool live stage session as well in front of this audience. Super kind of a different performance venue, but yeah, they're doing their thing. This is pretty cool. So let's see what else they have in store for us. You deserve. All right, so I brought up the lyric. The first verse goes on to say, "You all act so innocent. You trick our minds to give in. Into your life of sin, you all play your little games. You try to act and to pretend. But we know you've killed lovers and betrayed friends, tears running down our face. All of our words were always staged, and you were always fake. You were never nice to us. Your lies were never good enough. Like fools, we trusted you. So this is definitely a song about people that pretend to be your friends, but then stab you in the back, right? They act like they're so good and so nice and so kind to you, but then they either just want to take advantage of you, they don't care about you, they're opportunistic, that kind of thing. So, very good message of the song to watch out for those kind of people and not be foolish and trust them. And if they do kind of show themselves to be true, to not repeat that mistake if you've made it before. Right. Let's keep going.
It's another war for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's another war for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's another war for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. When you're all alone, one more walk to home. Don't come near, 'cause we won't be here. You left us lost, we gave you trust. You were best 'cause you chose them over us. It's another war for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's another war for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I mean, for a young lady rock band, they're killing it. Um, I can imagine because I know they're still around, and this was a while ago, so they've gotten older. They've probably even gotten better. But man, their talent is undeniable, and they gel so well together. I mean, as sisters, you got a guitarist, bassist, drummer, and then all three of them are singing. You obviously had a lead singer in this one. I don't know how much the others sing all together, but they were all three singing during the song, and they all sounded great. So, man, pretty cool little rock band we got going here. But I want to break down the lyrics of the song just a little bit more since I have them up. So I went through the first verse. The pre chorus is, "Oh, you left and you killed what we had. Oh, don't come close because you stabbed us in our backs." Kind of same theme. When you're all alone with no one to hold, don't come near because we won't be here. You left us lost when we gave you our trust. You left because you chose them over us. So, carrying on that kind of same theme of people that stab you in the back and they come around, they want to be your friend and say they're sorry. And this song is like, nope, see ya. We're going somewhere else. Verse 2 is, "You just waste our time. We make amends and then we fight. Silently, you start to lie. This has become a war, and you won't stop until we fall, until we're all gone." And then it goes back into the pre chorus. And then the chorus is, "When you're all alone with no one to hold, don't come near, because we won't be here. You left us lost when we gave you our trust. You left because you chose them over us." And then the bridge, when they were kind of really jamming out, was, "It's unmendable. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You'll get what you deserve. It's unmendable for better or for worse. You get what you deserve." This song is about when people turn against you so hard and they feel that it is unmendable. For better for worse means it could have been good. It might still be good if we were able to mend, but we're not going there. You burn the bridge, and we're carrying on. So, in counseling terms, we would call that setting boundaries. And sometimes that's the boundary you have to set. When somebody's taking advantage of you, or you're getting walked on, or people are continuously, being opportunistic of you, you have to set boundaries. No, it's not to say that there isn't forgiveness and reconciliation and things within relationships. Of course there is, and that's definitely going to be the first approach. And here it kind of it alludes to that this has been a cycle. It's not just like a single occurrence. At some point, if it does continue and it's really impacting your life in a negative way, setting some boundaries, whether it be no contact at all or, limited contact or, being very careful around these people, um, definitely wise move. And then the outro is pretty much the same thing. It's unmendable for better for worse. You'll get what you deserve. So yeah, cool little song. Definitely with a message about boundaries, right? Okay, well let's see what else we got here.
Thank you so much. Hello, we are The Warning. We are three sisters with a passion for music. I'm Alejandra.
I'm Pauline.
And I'm Daniela.
We feel so honored of being here playing for you. Thank you so much for the invitation. We are especially excited because we already finished our first original album. And the songs that you're gonna listen today are part of it. We're gonna tell you a little bit of what's it about and why we love what we do so much.
Our album is basically about the 21st century and its society and some of the things that we would like to change about it. Hence its name, 21st Century Blood. We worked really hard on this album. We put so much time and care into it. Sure, we took a very long time making it since we were extremely careful to never lose sight of what we wanted our first album to be like. And thanks to all the people who helped us get what we needed, it was possible.
Yeah, and we've had many offers and requests from people who wanted to be a part of our journey. But they always wanted to change an aspect of who we were and what we wanted to do as a band in the business point of view. And that made us feel very disappointed because, why would we have to change ourselves to be successful? So this album is a result of us completely ignoring those people and doing our own thing because, thank you. One of the most important things to us is staying true to ourselves and what we want to do as musicians. Of course, we did listen to those people and what they had to say, but in the end, we didn't go with it because they wanted to change us for the wrong reasons. For us, music is born through feelings and inspiration. It's art, and it's our creative output, not just business. So this next song is called When I'm Alone.
So yeah, I got a comment on the beautiful sentiment there. So I'm guessing that they're independent artists and that several labels had reached out to try to kind of be a part of their journey, as they said, but really kind of scoop them up and take advantage of them, change them into little, pop stars who are probably trying to err on the side of making them young sex symbols. And they said, no, that's not who we are. We care about art. We care about our expression and what we want to say and what we want to do. And it's not worth the easy route to money. Instead, we'll work really hard. We'll stay true to ourselves and we'll see if that brings success. And regardless of monetary success, it's definitely a successful way to live. So I definitely admire these young women and am excited to see where they go. That was a pretty cool rock song, and we will get to know them better as we go. I think the youngest one's name there, the bass player, was Alejandra, and I can't remember the other two, but we'll pick it up. So Yeah, let's go. Kudos to the girls for having integrity.
Full of color on the outside, but I only see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind, having hope but not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between our words. Has become my fake reality, and there's no escape from bubbles in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll fall on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows where I'm dragging along when I'm alone. When I'm alone. I'm about to tear off this page, but
Yeah, I really like the chord progression in this. It's very kind of classic rock, some strong beat. But I like the message of the song so far. I have the lyrics up again. It says, full of color on the outside, but I only see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind, having hope, but not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fake reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last. And I'll smile on through the night. Everyone will think I'm all right. But nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone, when I'm alone. Yeah, this is a beautiful song, definitely related to mental health, kind of saying that they're hurting on the inside, but they're putting on that mask to try to make it seem like everything's okay and everything's peachy keen and we're doing just great. But inside, they're not doing good. Got some issues, some struggles, and that's normal. But when we bury them deep, we don't address them. They tend to get worse, right? A very simple analogy is like, there's some garbage in your mind. If you keep the garbage in a trash can underneath your desk, well, you can't really see it. It's just going to pile up. Sometimes you have to take that trash can out, show it to the light, and see what you're working with, and then start dealing with it. Probably my favorite line in the whole song is, nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone, when I'm alone. So it's kind of that baggage, right? You're dragging your baggage. Nobody knows what that baggage is because you put on the smile and the charm and try to fake it till you make it, right? But yeah, I like that line. So yeah, we'll keep going. I'm digging it, but I'm gonna go back a little bit and we'll take it from there.
everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows where I'm dragging along when I'm alone. When I'm alone. I'm about to tear off this page, but it's something I can't erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. What I hide every day behind the mask, there's pain. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know it? Gets hard to breathe, stuck in between our words. That's become my fake reality, and there's no escape from the voice in
Ah, another great song, "When I'm Alone." And I gotta give it to these, young artists. They have spent a lot of time on their craft. You know, the singing is great. Uh, it's very, rock-esque with a little bit of pop vibes, right? But, the instrument playing is really what's impressive. That young drummer is going to town, even the even younger bass player, you can tell that they just love music. And, you know, for like a 16-year-old, those guitar riffs and the solos and uh, the playing chops are really strong. So, yeah, it's really cool to see these young ladies taking it to the masses, right? With their own style and writing songs with a message, right? So yeah, this song's pretty cool. Um, there's one line in there that I think a lot of people feel it's a difficult line to quantify or to understand fully at the age these young ladies are at. But I wanted to talk about it just a little bit because it kind of stuck out to me because I think a lot of people feel this way, but it's um, it's an impossibility, right? So getting stuck on that feeling can be dangerous. If we can reframe that statement and understand what it might mean, it can be even more beneficial than if we were able to rewrite our lives, I think is what this the line was. Give me just a second to find it. It says, I'm about to tear off this page, but it's something I can't erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. What I hide every day behind the mask, there's pain. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know? So, this sentiment of, I wish I could rewrite the story of my life because there's pain there, and we can't rewrite the story of our life. We have to manage and deal with the pain that we have and persevere. And that focus on perseverance can really change your perspective. And if we understand that that pain and these difficult things that we go through in life aren't just pain, they're learning experiences, right? And these young ladies, of course, you have the feeling of wanting to rip up the story of life and try to rewrite it, but that's not reality, right? We have where we are at, and we have to kind of accept where we're at and then move forward from where we are and learn along the way. And if we pick up a lot of things, then we can help other people learn quicker, right? We can help ourselves the next time we cross a hurdle that's similar. But one thing that's true is when we accept that we have to persevere through these painful things in our lives, we actualize that and we actually persevere through them, it develops character, it develops understanding and wisdom. And that character breeds hope for the future. When you get focused on this idea of wanting to rewrite your life, you start losing hope if you get focused on that. Because again, it's a fallacy. You can't rewrite your life. You can only choose to accept where you are, grow, and persevere. And there are better days ahead. 100%. Some days are hard, but if you persevere through them and you grow through them, you'll learn something on the other side. Now, it's not that all situations are positive. Absolutely not. A lot of situations and circumstances and things that we deal with are completely horrible. But that doesn't mean we don't learn from them, persevere through them, and get through them. And if we do, then we'll have more hope on the other side, and we'll have more wisdom, and that just breeds a better life. And sometimes those things just need to be learned through experience and not necessarily avoided. And a lot of people will look back on those things, those difficult things that they had to go through, that at the time they wanted to rewrite and escape and get out of. And then they look back on some of those things later and say, you know what? I'm glad I went through that. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't gone through that. So don't get stuck in that thought process. And I think they're saying it here, not that they are stuck in it. You know, they're bright, uh, bright kids, but it is a feeling that people do get stuck on, and it's a very common feeling. And they're just expressing themselves, and that's how they feel, and that's totally fine. But if we can reframe it, then we can grow. Anyway, back to the show.
Through the whole process, we've had a lot of struggles. It's been a very difficult path. We went through one obstacle only to be greeted by another one, and another one, and another one. And when we thought we were finally finished, turns out there were many more obstacles to face.
With so many difficulties along the way, we sometimes felt very discouraged. But in the long run, all those nights where we couldn't sleep, all those situations that we thought were never going to end, only made us stronger as a band and as a family. We know that anyone can relate to having a struggle in their life and how hard it can be to rise above it. But please, fight. Fight for your dreams and for what you believe in, just like we still are today. Even though it may feel like you're not getting anywhere and that it's just not worth it, believe me, your dreams are worth fighting for, and there will be a positive outcome in the end.
All we have accomplished, thank you. All we have accomplished is thanks to a vital part of us as a band, our family, and we are very grateful for that. Family has been and still is the most important part in this process. We have been through highs and lows together, and keeping this trust or love or whatever you want to call it, keeping it intact is extremely important to us because everything we have done has been because we, as a family, have stuck together. And by family, we don't just mean our parents, which of course have been our main supporters through all of this. And without them, we wouldn't be here today. But by family, we mean our special team that is always there for us, and all the people we have worked with, and of course, all the people who have supported us through this incredible journey.
And now we value all the work that is behind every album we listen. It's really shocking how we as music listeners don't really notice all the extremely hard work that is put into making an album. And even though it still has a huge impact on us. I mean, you can't deny that there's always that one song that can make you happy just by listening to it, or give you courage when you need it. Music is that one companion that will always be there through everything, the one who will know exactly how you're feeling. Music is passion, music is hope, music is life.
We want to thank you all for your time, and we're going to say goodbye with this last song called Survive. You have been warned!
You have been warned. So, yeah, we're going to get into Survive. I'm pretty sure that English isn't their first language, but they are all speaking it very well. You can tell that there's a little bit of struggle to find the right words, but you know, we're all there. Plus, they're in front of a huge audience, kind of talking to them. I'm not sure how many times they've done that, so there's probably some nerves involved and things like that as well. But they're handling it with great aplomb, right? And I think they're enjoying themselves, and they definitely have a message that they want to say. And what they were saying kind of goes right along with what I was saying previously about fighting for your dreams and persevering through those difficult things, the obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, to get to your goal, to actualize them, to make them happen. And if you stick to it, who knows what can happen? The only guarantee is that if you give up, it won't happen. So, yeah, let's keep going.
to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
I think we had a little stick break. Let's check that out again. Want to go through those lyrics real quick too while we have it paused. But it says, don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lies in the air. You keep blaming me, and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing, nothing at all. You said that we were going to be together forever and ever, but now I'm lying on the floor with my broken heart and all. So this definitely, this is a broken-hearted love song. So something went wrong. There's a manipulator on the other side that didn't own up to what they said when they said that they loved them. They didn't show it. They kept going, and then they tried to use some guilt or some narcissism or manipulation at play here when they say, don't come around here saying that I'm gonna miss you or I'm gonna worry about you when you're gone. You made the mistakes, you made this happen. If you're gone, basically. So let's get back to it. Smash that stick. Yeah, I mean, they killed it, right? For such a young group, they're really amazing. They can all play, they can all sing. They really changed up that last song with some kind of a cappella singing, kind of performance art into the song. The drummer is super animated. You can tell just not in her drumming, which she is, but also in the way she talks and the way she kind of interacts and speaks. She's very passionate. Um, the youngest Alejandra seemed like she was very well spoken, almost like spokesperson of the group, but even so young, she's very sincere. And the older one seemed like she had a lot of emotions. I think she was on the verge of tears there a little bit. So it's cool to see the dynamics of the family and where they kind of are strong for each other, but where they have strengths and they lean on those things. And man, but super talented, great singers. And this is when they were very young. I believe that this was like 8 years ago. So yeah, I'm sure that they've improved quite a bit since then. Now, probably all of them are around 20, 24, 25 years old, something like that. So, yeah, I'm sure that they've progressed quite a bit since this time. Excellent introduction to the warning. I have now been warned, and I'm looking forward to the next. What should I react to next with the warning? Let me know in the comments below. One thing I really appreciate about them is that their songs all touch on mental health a little bit to some degree or another. The second one really did, but the first one did as well. So, very cool. Probably a lot for me to react to. Please let me know in the comments what to react to next. And until then, maybe click on something and we'll catch you on the next one. And thanks again for the generous recommendation. Cheers.